but I gave a lot of thought to it. And I felt that I still had something to offer. And people say, well, you're older now. And I say, yeah, older, but a little wiser. And I said, although I have a couple of degrees, you never learn more than the doctorate that you get from the College of Hard Knocks and the College of Life. And tonight, we celebrate a great city. And we celebrate what we've done in this city, but more importantly, elections are not about the past, they're about the future. And even though we can talk about the future, we can also talk and reflect a little bit about the past. Number one, I remember being elected back in the 70s. I remember you could take a bowling ball and throw it down Westminster Street and you wouldn't hurt a soul. You wouldn't hit anybody. There was no one there. Even the Bible Society moved out of town in those days. But, you know, it was a different time then. It was a different time. But as time went on, we embraced historic preservation. We embraced the arts community. We became very much involved with the social service delivery systems. We built community centers all over the city of Providence. And then we did something even better than that. We decided that we would invest in making our infrastructure what we wanted it to be. And we moved rivers and created a wonderful atmosphere in the down city. And we brought retail back in one generation. Remember, it all moved out when they built those roads. And everybody went to the suburbs, and all the stores followed them there. But we brought them back in one generation, and we have the Providence Place Mall, which has turned out to be a very big success. In addition to all of that, we rebuilt the zoo. I remember when I first was elected, the monkeys were escaping from the zoo. No more now. They're still there, and they're comfortable. But it's about the future, too. It's about what this city lacks and what it needs. And it needs some vision, and it needs some self-esteem. And, you know, you can always say that, you know, all the vision in the world without action is a daydream. And all the action in the world without vision is a nightmare. And so I think we need a combination of vision and action to make this city what we want it to be. I remember this area right here. This was kind of slummy. Look at it now with a fountain and a beautiful gathering place where people can enjoy themselves. And no more slum. Look at this place. This is what cooperation can do. And in the future, we can do this in all parts of the city. If you take a ride down from the southern part of the state to the northern part of the state, you'll find out that the Port of Providence is in disrepair. It's a state of really mortal sin. When you look at it, it's polluted, it has scrap metal yards there, and we should not be robbed of our waterfront. And I left office too early because that place wouldn't be what it is today if I had stayed in office. In addition to that, we've got to do just 5 things as mayor. Number one, a city must be safe. If the city's not safe, no one's going to come to it or no one wants to live in it. Number 2, we've got to improve our educational system to make kids go to school and learn for a change. Number 3, you have to have an affordable house and not have high taxes. You have to be able to afford the place that you live in, and it has to be a good, comfortable, clean environment. Number 4, you got to have a job, don't you? That's the other thing that we have to do in this city. We have one of the highest unemployment rates in the country right here where we're standing. That has got to end. And we can make it end. And number 5, you have to have a cultural and recreational experience in a city second to none. So people want to get up in the morning and they want to go to work and they want to stay in the city and live their lives. Those are the 5 things you have to do as mayor. And it's not magic to it. You need good help and good support. Now, I decided to run for office for a lot of reasons, and one of them was because I thought we had the vision, and I have the desire, and I have the enthusiasm that I had back in 1974. That has never been quelched, that has never been diminished, and so I want to do the job, but I need your help. And we started this thing today, so I'm so happy to see all of you here. And at that table over there, next to Mayor Paolino, give Mayor Paolino a big round of applause because he helped me make a decision. And we have some councilmen here. We have Councilman Hassett, who is here. Give him a hand. We have Councilman Jackson, who is here from the 3rd Ward. Councilman Sanchez is here. And I believe Councilman Correa is on his way. So give them a big round of applause for being here on such short notice. But if you would, as I said before, we need your help. We need people who can put up posters. We need people who volunteer at headquarters. And we're going to let you know where that is pretty soon. So, number 1, go over there and sign up. We need your help. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your interest. And I appreciate, most of all, your love for a city that I love very much, the great city of Providence, where we will come back and make it one of the best Renaissance cities in the United States of America. Thank you all for being here. Thank you.